Assalamu alaikum everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be telling you about two UK AIM stocks that I think are literally on the verge of exploding. And when I mean exploding, I mean their share price is about to increase dramatically, right? So the first one is Mosman Oil and Gas, one that if you guys have been subscribed on this channel, you know I've been following since the start of the year, where I told you all to get in when it was on 0.02. Let me show you that right now, right? I'll show you when. So I'm pretty sure I told you guys to get into Mosman Oil and Gas around here, 0.03, probably even on like, I'm pretty sure I made the video here. We can't see the details, but it was on the mid 0.02. Right now, current price is, let's just refresh this. 0.039 GBX. In the 1 month chart, we're up 31%. If you invested when I told you, you'd probably be up about 50%. So yeah, let's start over with Mosman because I'm a bit late to the party because there was news released 2 days ago, which is here, the EPA 155 update. But the real update that we are all waiting for is the USA Helium project commencement of the drill. Now that news was released, I believe, was it the 3rd? Let's just take a look. Was it the 3rd? No, not the 3rd. It was the one before. So this is about their partnership, well, 20% working interest in the Vector Oil and Gas Helium project. So this one here. So here, 30th of January 2025, which is close to a month ago now, we had the following update where Vector Oil and Gas has signed a drilling contract with DED to drill 5 wells. Blah, 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 blah. The drilling contract includes the intention to commence drilling as soon as possible, depending on timing of various routine matters and weather conditions. Further details will be provided in due course. Now, this was close to 1 month ago, so you'd expect this news to be imminent, right? As soon as this drilling starts, and if they find helium, right? If they find helium in any of these 5 wells in an area which is known to have helium reserves, then oh my goodness, guys, is this share price gonna absolutely fly, right? Because I think what's happening right now, it's just staying a bit stable because everyone's just waiting on news, right? Everyone is just waiting on news. That's why it stayed within this range for literally the last month. So you've still got time to get in, and I'd recommend investing via Freetrade. You can use my sign up link below. If you do use that link, you can get a free share as well. So it's a plus basically. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be reading the latest RNS that came out 2 days ago from Mosman, and then I'm going to move on to my second share, which I think is literally on the verge of exploding as well. So there's literally 2. I personally think Mosman. This is the update, EPA 155 update. Mosman with the new logo. We love it. 20th of February 2025. Mosman Oil and Gas, the helium, hydrogen, and hydrocarbon exploration. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Notes, Georgina Energy, GEX, has today updated on its progress regarding EPA 155, further to Mosman's announcement on 22nd January 2025. The parties have now entered into a formal share sale and purchase agreement with completion subject to government approvals. Mosman has received the 50,000 Australian dollars non-refundable deposit. The CEO himself, Andy, has said this is a further step in commercializing Mosman's broad portfolio by securing royalties whilst reducing operating costs and potential capital expenditure. This will enable management to focus and facilitate capital allocation to low-cost exploration in USA, where there is also established helium infrastructure and growing markets. So this is really, really good news. And obviously, anytime with AIM companies, right, it's always important they have cash. And this is a good news because we now have an extra 50,000 Australian dollars into our capital reserves, especially as an AIM company. You know, cash is key. We don't want any more placings. We don't want placings on this level to be diluted any further. So this is great, really positive update, and it's great that, you know, the 50,000 has been received and it's non-refundable. So, you know, Mosman are keeping that money. And let's see how this share sale goes along. Mosman do have royalty as well. I think it's either like 2.5% maybe. Don't quote me on that. I think it's around that mark where, you know, for future royalty payments they'll get if Georgina Energy are to find helium in the future. So that's all good news. But as mentioned, you know, close to a month now for the Vector Helium drill. Like, they should be commencing drilling anytime soon. If you guys know of Helium 1, they're also drilling in the same area in America. So, it could be that it's due, it's imminent. That's all I'll say. Close to 1 month now since the first announcement. News must be due this week, I think. I think either this week or first week of March. If it's later than first week of March, there's probably some sort of delay, but I can't imagine it being any later. I've checked the weather in that area. It looks good in Colorado. And, DED, a respectable drilling company as well, who drilled in the past multiple times. So, yeah, I don't have any concerns there. So, that's why, guys, my first stock, Mosman Oil and Gas, about to fly, I think, easy 0.1 GBX, I think, at some point in the future. But for now, you still got time to get in. Obviously, last year, if you guys remember, we were at the highs of 0.08. So easily, I think, we're in a much better position now. We're focused. We don't have the Australian leases anymore, so we're really focused on USA. We've got cash flow with the new Sagebrush project as well. And also, we're fully funded for the year as well. So, yeah, let's just get these projects started, get some more money rolling in, and let's be self-sufficient so we don't need to do any more placing and dilute our stakeholders any further. So now, that's Mosman Oil and Gas. The second one I'm going to tell you guys about is this one right here, Tower Resources, another one I've been telling you guys about, and one that I'm actually excited for, right? So, Tower Resources on the 1 month chart, it's probably down because if I go on year to date, there was news released in the beginning of January that a provisional farm out agreement had been reached, and official confirmation is due by the end of Q1, right? And Q1 ends March 31st, I believe. So we literally have 1 month left until farm out news should be officially confirmed to the markets that, everything's approved by the government and everyone's all happy. So we need that sign off, right? But what's interesting that happened on Friday before markets closed was that we had this sudden surge in increase in share price to 0.028 GBX, reached a high of 0.029 about midday-ish on a Friday afternoon as well, which is quite interesting. And in my history on AIM, anytime this sort of like rise happens, like out of nowhere, it's usually a leak. It's usually a leak of some sort, and we can expect news to happen very, very shortly. So if we go into Tower Resources itself, right, we can see the latest trades that happen, right? And there's a couple of interesting ones we can actually see, especially this after hours one, where 100 million shares were either purchased, I'm pretty sure it's purchased, because I don't know why you'd sell at this point, for £27,000. And the next one here we have at 440, which is after markets close at 4:30. But, big trades usually show up afterwards anyway. So this one, 45 million shares were bought for £12,000. That's close to £39,000 worth of shares being brought literally near at the close of play for what is this, for like a £5 million market cap company at the moment. So these types of buys, if you're investing this much money, right, you're not investing if it's going to continue to drop. You've either heard something, there's been a leak, or you're super bullish. But for this to happen on a Friday afternoon, right, where no news has been released by TRP, we can see nothing's happened, comes to indicate that we may be also due an update here as well, because the last update from the CEO came on the 10th of January regarding the transformational farm out agreement. So this is well over a month ago, nearly a month and a half now. So the market expects news, and this type of buy-in also indicates that, people are also thinking news may also be on the way as well. So yeah, guys, TRP is another one. And there was also rumours as well that our CEO, Jeremy Asher, is actually in South Africa to negotiate South Africa farm out as well. Because the ones currently we have provisional agreement with are in Namibia and Cameroon. So if, South Africa comes through as well, and then we get official approval on these ones. So if you go back in here, 10th of January 2025, we can scroll down. We can see, look, completion of both farm out agreements is expected to occur by the end of Q1 2025, subject to government partner and regularity consent. So obviously, Q1 2025, end date's March 31st. today's date, February 22nd. We've literally got a month left. So, news can drop at any moment. And once this is all confirmed, for a company that's at the market cap Tower Resources is, with these huge 50 million and all these big figures around, you just know, right? It's not staying here for much longer. So that's why, guys, Tower Resources, definitely another one to keep on your radar, and one to potentially invest in. It's also investable on Freetrade as well, so you can use my sign up link. But yeah, based on my history, sudden increases like this when there's no news on a Friday as well indicates that something could be coming Monday morning or a Tuesday morning or a Monday midday. So that's why, best to stay in the market, and you don't want to miss the ride when it happens. So guys, those are two of my stocks. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're invested in either Mosman Oil Gas or Tower Resources, and whether you think news is due or is coming next week. Because I'm very confident that both of these stocks have to release news in the coming future at some point, and it's only positive. They're both fully funded. TRP did their placing like a month or two back. Mosman CEO has said no funding is required. They've got royalty and production payments coming in already, so no worry about placings there as well. So yeah, future's looking excited. Maybe it's gonna be a Ramadan special coming from Mosman Oil and Gas and Tower Resources. We shall see. I'll keep you guys updated as soon as news lands. I'll try my best to make a video, and we'll go from there. And as always, be sure to like, subscribe, and share. And be sure to subscribe because, stay in touch. We can see how this journey goes, investing in micro AIM stocks. And, it's fun. The AIM stock's fun because, you can see rises like this from 0.01 to 0.08. Well, this is Tower Resources. But, rises and dips happen on AIM. So that's part of, the fun. But, there are some shares you should absolutely avoid on the AIM market, such as UCOG, UCOG, UKOG. Do not invest in that company. I'll just let you know that for sure. So yeah, guys, hope you've enjoyed the video. Be sure to subscribe and share, and I'll see you all guys soon, and maybe even Monday. Maybe I'll see you guys on Monday. If Mosman Oil and Gas and Tower Resources drop news on Monday, I'll be back making another video. Just seeing what happened and what we can expect to see in the share price. Inshallah, everything goes well. And as always, before you invest, don't take this as financial advice. Do your own research, read up, and know the risks before investing as well. Because at the end of the day, it's your decision, your finances. So you do what's best for you. So yeah, peace.